Hey, what's up, guys? Chain Trades, otherwise known as Luke. Today I made just about $310 trading ES futures. Um, let's just jump into the recap real quick. So today is how do I shrink this little guy? Adrian. Okay, but so today I made $310. I think 200 on my funded, 100 on my personal. So it was something around those lines. But today, March 9th, 2026, we didn't have any major news, but we did have a lot of volatility in the market. We have the war in Iran going on right now. Um, a lot of news with like AI. So just a lot of not news, sorry, a lot of just things going on. Like you can consider news. There's not any high impact news relative to ES or NQ. So first off, I'll kind of show you like the 1 hour. Um, we were very bearish. We basically created this daily gap, really good. That was my price target for today. Was this daily gap. I thought price was gonna move decently quick to it just because we were kind of just chilling at this gap at pre-market. So I'll turn on this right here. So we're in London session, and we come down and we don't manipulate like these relative equal lows, which we do manipulate some over here, but we don't really manipulate all of them. I should have noticed that. I'm just kind of being dumb. I was really eager to trade this morning, so I entered a pre-market trade. So essentially what we do, go over here, we inverse this fair value gap, cool, and then we break structure. Honestly, should have entered in off of this. Anywho, we go and we fill equilibrium for this move, and I can. What can a brother do to get a gam box around here? Go and fill equilibrium. Cool. On the 1 minute, we go and break 1 minute structure. So we're in the equilibrium, then we go and break 1 minute structure off this candle right here. I enter, and for this trade, this is ES. I was targeting London highs. I was also targeting this daily gap. I really thought that's where price was going to go at market open. And what do you know? On NQ, right at market open, this is what price does. We just rip up. And it was a super similar entry, so I guess I could have entered on NQ if I can show this entry real quick. So, again, inverse 5 minute fair value gap right here. Break 5 minute structure, retrace an equilibrium, and get a break structure out of this confluence. So we're in here, and we get a break of structure right here. So, which would be off of this one, so entering off of here, like that. First take profit would have been hit. The second take profit would not have been hit. But we're going to get back to that here in a moment. I don't like this trade. I should not have taken this trade. So first thing, wrong index, right? But, I mean, both indexes were printing the same, so it's anyone's guess. But I didn't have a draw on liquidity. You know, I didn't have a high time frame draw get hit. So I was just kind of entering based more on intuition, but I need to. It's good to have it like market intuition is really good. I've realized more and more that I've been using market intuition or trying to incorporate that into my strategy or into just what I do, because I have done this long enough to understand where price generally wants to go. My bias for the day was bullish with this daily gap, even though we basically consolidated or barely. There was SMT at market open, by the way, too. But again, I really didn't think that we were going to be too bearish today, right? I really wanted this daily gap to get taken out. Anyway, so getting this trade on ES, realize that we just created a huge SMT right here. between NQ um, and and yes, whenever NQ manipulated these highs at market open. So from there, um, automatic intuition, look for confluences, look for short. Um, I I should have waited for a higher time frame uh, confluence, but I guess at the same time too, um, where I really wanted to go was maybe down in London lows. If you're kind of just looking at all these like relative draws, like really coming all the way down here to Asian lows would be the best. But we also have these pre-market lows that were not manipulated, and I thought that would be a good potential draw to go down to, you know. So what do we get? Pretty much like right after I enter in this position, I set a little bit above break even. I get stopped out. That's totally chill. That was on me. No, I didn't lose any money, but I still. We form this low, automatically break structure, 1 minute structure, inverse 1 minute for value gap. I could have waited, but I just entered right away. Get a little better RR with a better stop loss, or I could just put this right above this high at market open. First take profit was these lows right here, so about a 1-to-1 ish, yeah, 1-to-1, and then I was just gonna let this thing go down to London. We got down to this draw, really cool, and then we consolidated. I got stopped out in profit, or I like moved my stop loss down there. So all in all, it was good. Because I did take profit on this trade, and then afterwards, price goes the other direction. And what kind of sucks is, like, I get price action maybe wasn't like the best today for like this draw, but I could have made some money, you know, because look, so we get a inverse fair value gap right here. It's on the 5 minute. We come down into equilibrium. Look how crazy this trade is, right? So we come down in equilibrium for this move. Almost immediately get a break of structure out of that. And it's like, probably would have put stop right there, and this trade would have been. I really wish I would have waited. I would have capitalized on this trade, because I would have taken it all the way up to this gap. That's not bad. That's probably grand on the funded. So overall, I learned a lot today. So I've been really trying to focus on my trailing stop and trying to fix that, because last week I really started implementing a trailing stop, and really the week before I haven't really done that before. Like, I would set trades to break even and kind of just call it a day, but I've been being more aggressive with my stops. I've been trying to capitalize on profits, but today I don't think I was too aggressive with it, but I think my trades just weren't necessarily the best. Like, I had a bias. Yes. Was my bias correct? Was my initial daily bias correct to go long? Even though you could look at this, like what price was giving us right here. Like, typically, if price prints like this right before we have market open, I'm probably going to be short for the day. But I realized this daily gap right here. I really liked it. Super, super strong draw on liquidity. Price wants to fill in these orders, because if you get a gap in price, like if market opens, and we get a gap like this, what it is, over the weekend, futures are closed. Right, so on Friday they're closed. They close at 2, and they open up Sunday night, right? So there's like a brief bit of time. So instead of letting price action play out and come down here naturally throughout Saturday, If, like, for example, all the war news that was going on, if that just happened, and this is also due to oil, like, what, it costs like $120 per barrel now, which is insane. So oil's just going up. We get this huge gap. Orders are not filled in here. Price never visited the zone to fill orders. Price will visit the zone and it will fill orders. That's what Price does. Super, super strong. Or what Price does typically. It's crazy. It could be even like targeted way up here. That would have been, yeah. It's like, let's get like another funded after that. But pretty much, I had the correct bias for the day, but I jumped the gun on it. I should have waited, and I had FOMO of Price doing something like, kind of like what I guess NQ did, like at market open, just ripping up to it. I had like that intuition, but I should have waited. I should have waited for Price to really, I don't know, really go manipulate a draw or something. We don't have to manipulate London was, but go and like manipulate a draw, give me some confluences, enter in a trade. So overall, I made money, so it's nice, but I gotta clean these trades up, especially if I'm gonna be profitable long term. You know, if I'm gonna be a profitable trader long term, these mistakes need to be far in between. You know, far and few in between. So overall, okay day. I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll see about trading tomorrow, but hopefully this week we get some good price action and we can pass the funded. I'm really close. I think I'm $500 away from passing the funded. So if I really just take one high quality trade, I have the funded. So I just gotta play it really smart and just be really smart right now with my psychology, my mindset towards trading. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. You're loved, you're seen. Go check out the Instagram at RealChinTrades, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
He who is back again, never quick to fail. Double back, won't miss a meal. Sharp as steel, don't hurt everything there is to say about me. I ain't tripping, don't let lucky here, he don't play about me. Loyalty is not for sale. Wishing those who wish me well, a great bill of health. They don't teach the broke kids how to maintain the wealth.